Shocking news from Rolex. The prestigious watchmaker has just launched its pre-owned watch certification program. It has been widely anticipated over the previous 6 months that this day may finally arrive, and it has. Taking a step back to consider the broader picture, what this twist in the tale means will change the used market, and how it might also impact flippers. Continually follow along as we go over everything. It is well known that purchasing a brand new Rolex requires lengthy waiting periods, and buying a watch from the gray market to get around this burden carries its risks. When the Swiss company insists that only its authorized sales representatives should be used to purchase Rolex timepieces, on the contrary, there is a significant issue due to how dangerous it is to buy a fake watch on the gray market. Due to lengthy waiting lists for almost every model, purchasing a new Rolex from an authorized dealer is practically impossible, and the gray market isn't a reliable alternative. So how can you obtain one? The concept of certified pre-owned watches has been tried and proven to be an effective strategy widely used in the automobile industry. So it is a natural answer to mending the considerable holes in the supply of Rolex timepieces. Rolex appears to have figured out a brilliant solution for both difficulties. Authorized dealers frequently buy back used cars, properly service them, and resell them for a profit in line with approved guidelines. This operates in the same manner as Rolex. But according to Rolex, these certified authentic pre-owned watches give clients a concrete and immediate chance to join the Rolex community. The official announcement from Rolex and its official certification scheme for its pre-owned watches, which the brand's worldwide retail network would support, has finally arrived from the seat of timepiece royalty in Geneva. The program now has several advantages. Through the crucial certifications provided by the licensed dealers and distributors for the pre-owned Rolex watches they sell, it would offer a guarantee of authenticity. Rolex still has you covered if you're a potential customer who is concerned about the security of purchasing a used watch. The pre-owned program would offer a warranty of up to 2 years for the timepieces on sale, in addition to the certifications. The program would only launch this month at 25 Bukhara boutiques around Europe, notably France, Denmark, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Germany, and Austria, as stated by Rolex's official website. Before finally expanding to further authorized Rolex dealers around the springtime of the following year, per several stories. The latest action by Rolex indicates that the Swiss business is seeking greater regulatory control and monitoring over its products, and of course, the enormous market for pre-owned luxury watches, which Bloomberg estimates to be worth about $20 billion. This could be a game-changing opportunity for Rolex to stop the massive influx of fake watches in the market, given that the eyes would be examined before being sold to new customers. This is especially true given that Rolex previously had no role in authenticating or tracking its products once they had been sold to its dealer network. After all, it's important to emphasize that the CPO program has nothing to do with the gray market. Instead, there are 2 entirely different segments. On the gray market, a brand new or even used timepiece can be found for sale at a premium to retail price through an unlicensed dealer with no proof of authenticity. On the other hand, Rolex CPO only deals with second-hand watches that are at least 3 years old and come with a certificate of authenticity. Interestingly, Rolex should have mentioned its historical timepieces, typically over 30 years old, during the launch of its CPO program. However, given that the bulk of pre-owned Rolex clocks is current models, it is only logical to think that they will appear in the program, albeit on a smaller scale. Even though it was only recently revealed, development on the CPO program has been ongoing for quite some time. Rolex has been pushing stores to offer CPO watches for at least 2 years, and merchants were notified last year that the launch would be imminent. Did you notice that the clue of the brand's approach to the pre-owned market was already apparent with Tudor? For quite a while now, Tudor has made it evident via public and print announcements by its spokespeople that its watches would be combined with a 5-year transferable warranty with no registration required. Now, thank you for reaching this point. Make sure to finish this video to know more. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. With that in mind, the input applications are clear, and buyers of the used Tudor would have the same guarantee benefits as those who purchase it new. It's easy to believe that luxury watch brands only worry about the secondary market when money is at stake. However, considering Rolex's track record in both profitability and sales, it appears highly improbable that a CPO program would be implemented, especially given the cash Rolex receives from the program and the cost of servicing the CPO watches. With this new initiative, Rolex should have a general understanding of its consumer behavior. For example, Rolex could tell whether customers are selling off a given model faster or more frequently than others, implying that the experience of having that particular model could have been more gratifying. Fundamentally, the CPO program is about ensuring that Rolex's reputation extends to every nook and cranny of the planet. Aside from the fact Rolex is exceedingly protective of its image, Rolex, to a certain degree, wants all of its clients to enjoy a high-end level of quality and service, regardless of whether they buy a used or new watch. Therefore, according to the Swiss manufacturer, the apparent goal of launching the Certified Pre-Owned Watch program is to boost the value of the existing supply of pre-owned Rolex watches. Because when these watches change hands, their originality must be certified too by the official retailers at the moment of resale, Rolex said in an official statement. Rolex promotes product durability because the business manufactures timepieces with the greatest conceivable lifespans due to severe quality requirements. As a result, it intends to accompany the second life of its existing watches on the market to preserve, maintain, and guarantee what is now available. This strategy is consistent with the perpetual notion of continuing to pursue excellence and long-term commitment to future generations. The reality is not only may this be the sole opportunity to obtain a Rolex swiftly shortly, however, it is also an exciting opportunity to lay the groundwork for a connection with Rolex, and of course, their authorized dealers, which, as you all know, might significantly boost your chances of adding a gleaming new model to your collection. However, some unknowns raise a few questions. One of these unknowns, which you're probably already wondering about, is what influence this new program will have on its pricing. Would Rolex want to price out flippers by selling these certified pre-owned Rolex timepieces at authorized dealers' boutique for less than their used market counterparts? Will the costs differ based on the condition of the timepiece? Given that the demand for some models, such as the Rolex Daytona, the Rolex Submariner, and even the GMT, typically tends to sell at a premium compared to retail prices, we wouldn't be surprised to see authorized dealers selling these certified pre-owned watches at higher prices than new ones offered at retail in some cases. Furthermore, how Rolex will ultimately identify a supplier for the pieces to be certified is another important concern that remains unresolved by the company. As of right now, it has been established that a watch must be at least 3 years old to qualify for the program. Taking that into account, we have yet to determine whether one would be able to stroll into a Rolex-certified authorized dealer's boutique and propose to sell their watch there and then, or even trade it into the dealer in exchange for a new buy. Overall, Rolex's power move is a significant signal to the watch industry, and we are eagerly awaiting how the gray watch market will respond. Soon, we might see other companies join in, but will they be able to deliver as well as Rolex? We can't wait to see how the Swiss company will roll things out, even though everything is still a little new and the future feels even more exciting. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you're new to this channel, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Before you leave, did you know that Rolex is paving the way for future timepieces? If you want to know more, make sure to click and watch this video here. See you there!